Hello, replay viewers and live viewers. Welcome to my stream. I am streaming as I do most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific Time for about an hour of TLC and tunes, mostly original music on this here acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs. I have a couple piano songs. Hi, Whitney and Pink. I love your new name color. Matching my glasses. I could have seen you picking yellow though, but yellow is not so good on white backgrounds. So kind of pink is probably the happy medium. Hello, how are you? Part of my brain is a little, not migrainy, but a little, my nervous system is a little bit, at a little bit of a higher, slightly higher intensity level than normal in reaction to the fact, or the way I'm thinking about the fact that I have a meeting tonight. It's the first of 3 meetings that are related to trying to fix our city's business operations tax that I lobbied to, the change to which I lobbied to defeat last year and helped defeat. And I'm mostly excited about it. I wrote a research paper about the topic. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if I mentioned that. And I'm preparing a handout about it. But it feels good to set aside some time to try to help my city. So, and contribute in that way, in a sort of interesting, totally different kind of way than singing. So that's how I am. I'm just working, I'm having to work a little harder to feel calm. Aw, thanks, Whitney. Aw. Hoping that Keegan will join us. How are you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing well. Here's some songs that I have on the maybe list so you can contemplate what you might want to add. It is your long Wednesday to joining us. So I was thinking How I Want to Be. These are on the maybe list. How I Want to Be, starting with awareness. Definitely No Worries and definitely Judgment Free. And then extra, really not sure, Redwood Rising, You Always Knew. It's been a long time since I've done I'm So Done. I'm not particularly in need of it, ironically, but frazzled, maybe stressed, maybe overtired, who knows. Hey Keegan, you're joining, yay. Tell us how you're doing. I mean, I know a little bit, but update Whitney. Frazzled, stressed, overtired. Not sure which adjective to use, Whitney says. That's relatable, yes. Oh, the list. Okay, no worries, the list. Definitely no worries. That's funny. Definitely no worries and definitely judgment free. Maybe I would say probably How I Want to Be and starting with awareness. And very iffy maybe Redwood Rising. Very iffy I'm So Done. Very, very iffy You Always Knew. That's a lot of information. But do any of those just pique your fancy right off the bat, or is there something else you've been thinking of? Perhaps it would make sense for me to start off with, right, How I Want to Be. Okay, great. Let's start off with that. It's a relatively calming song. I'm not sure I'm ready to start off with No Worries. I maybe want to start off with How I Want to Be and starting with awareness because they're calming. I kind of want to add some calming vibes before I amp up. Keegan knows what I'm talking about with being on his 3rd day of Adderall, which is basically the generic. Wait, is Adderall no? That is the name brand version, right? How I Want to Be. Yes, it has definitely increased Keegan's focus. We shall see if it's worth the intensity and then stress, added stress. We have a meeting in about a week to doctor's meeting to see what the doctor thinks, but or just kind of experiment with it, I guess you could say. I am trimming my fret fingers to have an easier time playing. Hopefully. All right. So how I want to be. A song about learning to empathize with others. Or relearning, maybe I want to say, since really is a skill that is native to all of us as such a social species, but often it's unlearned in our capitalist system, in my experience. You know what? Got to get a different text set up. Keegan and I still haven't had a chance to sit and really take a close look at why my volume can vary so much in certain unexpected ways. As a teen, I tried to meet I've got to what? Open my Twitch. Because I'm what? Not seeing things. I'm not seeing the emotes in their full glory. Which is very bad. Very bad indeed. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I love those dancing flamingos. That's funny. The robot's like with the heart, and the dancing dino is like dancing next to the robot. I like it. I like sometimes how the emotes work together. All right. It was long ago. No. How I want to be. I actually wrote down. No, that was the right one. Okay. All right. Yes. Helpful song for me. And it sounds like it was a good one for you too as well, Whitney. So, starting with awareness, I think I need another calming song. It's even more calming than the one I just did, really. The one I just did is not. It's kind of in between song in terms of being calming. Starting with awareness is the ultimate calming mindfulness song that I have. All right. All right. It will be to turn up Twitch so everything else doesn't blast through my speakers by contrast. That's a random comment, Keegan. Is that in response to something? If I ever ended up getting voice meter, it would be to turn up Twitch so everything else doesn't blast through my speakers by contrast. To think about that. I'm starting with awareness of all the pretty is right now. Starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't seek change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Randomness is definitely allowed and accepted here. I love that. I'm willing to it's not that I can't control what he says or does. Nope. But if I want peace of mind, no matter what, and maybe help us get out of a rut. Empathic curiosity, it guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination, or when he disagrees. So I don't panic or without rewards or punishments and your counterfeiting. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and our demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration, it could really begin. So we can be what we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. You're editing something in DaVinci Resolve and it's so much louder than your stream. Oh, I see. If you ever ended up getting voice meter, it would be to turn up Twitch so everything else. Oh, I understand what you're saying now. Gotcha. Hi, Willie. How are you? Thanks, Whitney. How are you doing there? It has been unseasonably cool here. We only have a high of 84 degrees today. What? How hot has it been there? Thanks for the glowing bears, Keys. All right, so we did starting with awareness, moving into calm. All right. I think I might be ready for no worries, and then maybe judgment free. Let's try it. No worries, to remind folks who have not heard it, who need reminding, or who have never heard it, that no worries is not about not actually having no worries. It's not about, it's not about, I should say, it's not about not having problems. Even Dr. Seuss knew that there's no place with no troubles. It's about not compounding them, realizing that I'm not helping anyone, least of all myself, by compounding them with worries. Compounding my problems with worries. So, and it's kind of a sharing the good news, a realization that I had, that I wanted to put in a song so I could remind myself when needed. All right, let's change the text setup. This is a loud one, relatively loud. All right. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. Anything new? are gonna pass far behind. So please, no worries, no hurries, no worries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, guys. No worries, what will be, will be, what will be, will be. Oh, your Twitch froze through what I'm guessing was the song's introduction. As soon as I heard the start of the song, it made me feel a little more at ease. Oh, yay. Thanks for all those emotes, Whitney. Hey, Willie, are you still there? If you're still there, do you play Steam games or only console games? Because often you'll talk about playing console games. So if you play Steam games, I have a question for you. We shall see if you're still there. Let's see. 3, no worries. No worries, no worries. And wow, we're moving along. It's not even noon yet. That's what comes from getting on almost on time. Judgment free. Judgment free. Oh wait, let's see. Yeah. Yes, I think so. Judgment free. Judgment Free is one of my few vocal looping songs. And I'm one of 2. Oops. Oh, you know what I just did? I think Judgment Free, I always forget, Judgment Free is not in the normal place as all my other songs. It's in a different place. Judgment Free. What? I have to search for it. Interesting. There it is. All right, vocal looping, Judgment Free. Let's bring up the text setup for that. D3 sharp. That's interesting. Right, it's not ooh, that's why. Oh, you know what? My phone has volume, so it's coming through a little bit. Laying it on fresh. No canned tracks for us. Laying it on fresh. I love that. So D3 sharp. Okay. Because I got the tracks right here. I could just use them, but no. That's half the fun. All right. Here we go. Okay. Lost my little bit in there. That's all right. If I judge you, then I judge me. It's all one way or the other, you see. If I am in a judging mode, I judge everyone wherever I go. I'm not going with bad, nah, 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 I'm going with good. No right or wrong, right or wrong, no shame or shuts. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Saying this is good and that is bad just means I like this and I don't like that. But judgments take a heavier toll, so judgment free is the way I go. I'm not going with bad, nah, 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 not going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shuts. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Now judgments hurt relationships, mental health and inventiveness. Collaboration takes a hit with anxiety and defensiveness. I'm not going with bad, nah, 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 I'm going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Now I may not like your strategies, but I can relate to the human needs that I know everyone's trying to meet, and show you new ways to meet your needs. 'Cause I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Now if someone just won't meet my needs, I can mourn that like a tragedy. But remember, duty is a made-up thing, and seek other ways to meet my needs. 'Cause I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right, no wrong, no shame, no shoulds. Hey, I'm gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Yeah. Hi AJ, how are you doing? It's been a long time. What's new? I haven't even seen any of your Facebook posts pop up on my feed. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. All right, we are about halfway through. My goodness, we've been just bopping along, getting a lot of songs in. Gee whiz. Excuse me, big yawn. Maybe I could do I'm So Done. Well, you have good news. You're an uncle and you're cousin you're really close to is having a baby in March of 2026. Oh, that's so awesome. Just trying to think of how that would be, Keegan, if one of your cousins, well, you've had a cousin, I guess an older cousin that you're not as close to, have a baby. That's happened a couple times because Eric having 2 kids. But imagine if like Crimson had a kid, like a cousin that you were super close to. That is really cool, AJ. It's going to be like being a second best to being a dad. That's so cool. Actually, I don't even know if it's second best. In some ways, it's easier. Well, certainly easier than being a dad. It's kind of a way to get a little practice in without the full responsibility. If you're, yeah, right, because a cousin having a baby is not really being an uncle, right? What is it? Because that's if your sister or brother had a baby, right? Correct? What is it if your cousin has a baby? I think it's something like maybe you're like, I don't know. Those relatives, when it starts to get complicated like that, I forget. I'll learn it and then I'll forget what the names are not long after. But it probably feels like that, especially if you're really close to your cousin like you would be to a brother or sister. Then some dumb name like second cousin once removed. Yeah, something like that. Genetic lessons with TLC. Oh my gosh, right? Genetics with TLC. Oh my goodness. All right, what am I doing? We're going to try I'm So Done. Okay, big yawn. Wow. Yeah, I haven't gotten quite enough sleep the last couple of nights. Partly with my nervous system a little more revved than usual. All right. Big hugs. I have to hug, to do virtual hugs, I have to be very careful not to knock things. Yeah, I can make my whole setup spin upside down, so with one wrong hug move. All right. Oh, I think I usually do this here. My hair's been falling into the guitar, and I think I know why. All right. I'm so done. So loud. It's set pretty, maybe it's because the microphone's louder than normal. It's taking in the guitar sound. So sorry, geez, because I have it on the right text setup. I don't know. Goodness. I'll try to play a little more quietly. For so long I had myself down in the dark, deep underground. Yeah, did it for anyone else? I would like to know that as well. Keeks, what about you? For so long I had myself down in the dark, deep underground. I'm coming down, stepping out. It's all I can do now to shine. That I'm so done. Yeah, fun. quietly? I thought Keegan was saying that. Oh, really? Give the song what it deserves. Play that guitar. I'm so done. For some reason, I thought that was Keegan that had said that. So it just startled you. It's not that it was too loud. It just kind of startled you because all of a sudden. Anyway, yay. I'm so done. Oh. I'll say what I'm specifically done with is this slightly elevated nervous system intensity. I'm going to have fun. My intention is to have fun with this thing I'm doing this afternoon. And by golly, by gum, I'm going to do it. It doesn't have to be dancing in the sun. It can be talking about business operations taxes. Different things can be fun and stimulating and interesting. It's, I think, a lot about how we approach them. Although I certainly understand and empathize with not, in any given moment, not having a hard time finding that mindset or seeing if it really feels even possible in some cases. All right. So, wow, we've done quite a few songs, and it's not even 12:15. Any requests, Whitney, in particular? What was there was one, I was thinking of a reason why. Or how about I Want to Live Before I Die? Loud is not the right word. Less quiet is more accurate. I Want to Live Before I Die would be what it's about. All right, let's do that. Let's do it. I know you requested that the other day. We did do it the other day, but it's been a bit. I think it's been at least a week and a half, maybe. All right. It's either that for me or a reason why, and I'm not sure. I think I Want to Live Before I Die is just easier to play. And that's helpful when my nervous system is a little bit elevated. I Want to Live Before I Die, mayhaps? Wait, what? What does mayhaps mean? Is that a typo, Keegan? Mayhaps. What? Perhaps. I hope you do. Mayhaps is Old English for perhaps. Welcome. Have you been on before? Now look, I see there comes a time for some. Forgive me if I'm forgetting. There. Sorry, guys. Okay, my hair is my guitar. I'm losing track. Here we go. There comes a time for some, and that time it came. Okay. There comes a time for some, and that time it came for me. When the pain of holding back it was worse than breaking free. It wasn't always so clear to me. You know I've known fear so well. So glad that I can look through that now it's not where I wanna dwell. Ages ago. Oh no, 'cause I wanna live before I die. You know I really wanna live just wanna live. Just wanna live forever. Woohoo! So John, when was the last time, you say ages ago, was the last time we saw you on Twitch, or were you back in the day of like Periscope and other platforms that I was on? Does anybody else remember, John? Anyway, so nice to have you. Thanks for joining. Please feel free to follow. You know, I'm on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube all at once. Periscope, seriously? Really? Oh my gosh, that is so long ago. I think I started on Periscope in 2000. No. I started streaming on YouNow, like 2000, sometime between 2014 and 2016, and then ended up on Periscope, and then on Haps, and I was on Periscope. I gotta figure that out when the time range was. The avian rave, but you included a dino. It's not really an avian, is it? Yes, Keegan is my son. That is true. Periscope days. Wow. Well, gosh, it's good to see you. That's awesome. What's your main platform now? Twitch? Or do you watch much? Tell me any other factoid that would help me remember you. I'm not sure if there were other things that I knew about you at the time. All right. Wow. We are into our 6th song. That's amazing. Mostly Twitch. Gotcha. Yeah, it's really the only significant streaming platform. I'm not an affiliate. I have not pursued being an affiliate because I'm not doing this for the money. I was wondering, Keegan, I knew you were going to say that. Because I'm not a huge supporter of Amazon. Yeah. But it's pretty much the main game in town when it comes to streaming. So what do you do? What do you do? It's tough. I also don't like that. Well, anyway, I won't get into it. So that's that. We've done so many songs. I'm trying to think. I could do When I Gotta Let Go. That might be interesting. What do you think, guys? When I Gotta Let Go? I'm trying to think if that has some applicability for me, at least. I Gotta Let Go. What do we think? Also could do When in Doubt, Wait, but When I Gotta Let Go. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. That's what I needed. I needed a clear sign. Yay, let's do it. All right, so this is a song about those times when you've realized that you can no longer sustainably help in a particular situation. That's what I wrote it about, but it can really apply to a lot of different things, I think. It'll probably be this and then Train Train. No, you're not. Oh my gosh, you're so not. You were so young, but it's done. I was young too, had no way to protect you. Just had to stand here by and hear you cry. We appreciate you too, and feel your pain again and again. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Never hit myself scars. Fear to be safe, I better do things perfectly. In fear and taking care of you, and all others suffering too. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. I know compassion helps us all, but it's my limits I need to recall. I often ask too much of myself, when the truth is I need help. That's why I wanna know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. There is so much pain in this world, and so much I think we can do to fix it. I believe that changes are the key, but I can't make them myself alone, just me. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Accepting limits, it can cause pain. Be strong. It hurts to know when I can't do anything. I care so much about you and me. Just want everybody to have what they need, and yet I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. When I gotta let go, when I gotta let go, when I gotta let go. I want to mention something, John, as a new person. You probably have not seen that I finally released one of my songs, and I have a music video for it in the whole 9 yards. There's a link there, that's to my link tree, and you can check it out if you're interested. And I do come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for about an hour, and I come on around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, TiffanyTLCMusic. So hope to see you again. And please do consider following if you're not already. But we can do one more quick song, Train Train. This is a song we often, a kid's song that I wrote for my then youngest son, well, my still youngest son, but he was 4 and a half at the time. And he wanted me, as I recall, to write a song about trains. And he wanted me to make it clear that trains really don't say choo-choo, they say woo-woo. So that's why it's called Train Train Woo-Woo. Okay, so let's pull that text setup up. That's awesome. That's great, John. Okay, last song, Train Train, taking the train out. This train, this is our music train. We always try to get on board. It always leaves the station without us. But the good thing about trains is they usually come back. So I can't guarantee it. Life brings unexpected bad things, so on. But like, that's what I've been doing for 10 years. Oh, what? Yes, that is about true. Almost 10 years. Oh my gosh. All aboard the music train, train, chugga, 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 train, train, chugga, chugga. I see a train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid it won't come back. Train, train, chugga, 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 train, train, chugga, chugga. It's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey there, train, wait for me. Train, train, chugga, 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 train, train, chugga, chugga. Now it's no use, it's too far gone. Now I'm just left to sing this song. Train, train, chugga, 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 train, train, chugga, chugga. Train, train, chugga, 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 train, train, chugga, chugga. No train emotes, so have more avians. You don't have any train emotes? Why don't you have train emotes? How could that possibly be? Well, maybe not Twitch train emotes, but iOS train emotes. Or are you on the computer? Anyway. Thanks, guys, for being with me. I hope to see you next time. Today is, let me get it right, Wednesday rather. Love and hugs. So none of that. I can't believe that Windows doesn't have any trains. Love and hugs, Whitney. I'm so glad you got to be here for the full hour. Awesome, John. I can't wait. I'm so glad. Thanks for joining our community, the TLC family, as we like to say. TLC are my initials, but they also in most English-speaking countries also mean tender loving care, which is what I try to encourage us to all. I try to offer here, and I try to encourage us all to offer ourselves, because I'm of the firm belief that we really can't offer it to anyone else unless we're taking a lot of self-care of ourselves as well. So that's what this show's about. That's what our time here is about. I don't like to call it a show. And I come on for about an hour of basically all original music, except one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping songs, some bluesy songs, I have a couple piano songs, quite a few new songs since Periscope days for certain. And hope to see you all again real soon. Hope to see you again Friday. Have a good rest of your week. Until then.